Hey guys, happy St. Patrick's Day, happy Saturday. I know I have not done a video in a little while. There's been quite a bit going on literally within the last week, and a lot of it is health related. I'm not going to get into that right now. Hopefully I'll be able to get into that at some point, maybe in one of my next videos. I have taken a social media hiatus. Facebook is removed off my phone. My Twitter account is deactivated. And I really don't check Snapchat and Instagram all that much. I really just felt like I have kind of become dependent upon that. Like I was looking at it too much. I was looking at stuff that I shouldn't look at that made me upset, or like creating things in my head and realizing that that's a problem. So, because of that, I'm going to seek help, go back to counseling, and try to figure out like what's the root of that. I don't know if it's an addiction to social media. If it just is that it's like taking up too much of my time. And I think we all need a reprieve and really need to breathe a lot of the time, because there's so many things on there that we can see that can be distractions, that can upset us. And I definitely noticed that that's been happening with me. And like that's where I was like, I need to step back. And we had Seek Week at our church, and I went every night. And the only night that I did not cry was Thursday and Friday. The other nights I was like pretty much distraught just with different things going on, and I really feel like God wanted me to be there all week, to remember to put my trust in Him, and to remember that like we aren't meant to carry some of the burdens that we're carrying. Like I am the type of person, when I go somewhere for 2 nights, I can pack like I'm going for a week, and notoriously I never travel light. And the funny thing is that can relate in so many different ways to our lives. There's actually a book by Max Lucado, which is Traveling Light. I met a girl at the marriage conference Spencer and I were at a couple weeks ago, who I've been staying in touch with. She is a stay-at-home mom. She has a lot in common with me and is very encouraging for me. And I knew that God definitely planted that seed for that friendship, and she suggested that I get this book. So I ordered it right away, and I'm already literally on like the 6th chapter, and I've read about like the burden of weariness and the burden of discontentment, and how God calls us to rest, and oftentimes we're so busy and we make excuses why we can't rest. Or for me, like not being content seems to be a big one for me. I want things to happen the way I want them to. And when things don't go my way, I often question, why not? Is there something, like, what's the outside reason here? Like, why don't I know the answer? Like, why am I having this health scare? Why did this person do this? And oftentimes, I do that so much, I make myself crazy. I get angry, I get upset, I get anxious, I get depressed. I've been battling all of these things lately, and the book is based upon Psalm 23, and it's about, we have to release the burdens that we weren't meant to bear. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, is part of Psalm 23, and I read through this, and I was just circling and underlining so many things, because it is so true, and it has really spoken to my soul in the short time that I've been reading this, which was only one day, honestly. And I think that we oftentimes want to do things ourselves and figure it all out, but God is saying that He is right there. He is right there. One of my favorite parts of Psalm 23 is, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. During those times of uncertainty, pain, despair, God is right there. He has not left. If anything, His arms are still outstretched even more. And like I said, I'm facing a health crisis right now, a health scare, whatever you want to say it is, on top of something else that happened. And, I started it off just being super upset and just so distraught and angry. And then the more I'm reading this, I understand that that's not my burden to bear, and that this is a bag I can drop at the baggage claim, and that God is carrying that for me, because we are to come to Him, all who are heavy burdened, and He will give us rest. He will give us rest if we go to Him during these times and not pull away from Him. So that's something that I really strongly encourage you all to do. And I have been stuck in my own head Googling WebMD, a ton of stuff that I shouldn't even be doing, because it's almost like human response. Like, you get bad news and you go and you Google, like, what if I have cancer? What if I have this? And God doesn't want us to do that to ourselves, because ultimately the what ifs will destroy us. And Spencer tells me that all the time, and I feel like I finally see it now, and I finally get what that means. So I'm really praying that I'm able to change that in myself, and that way I can help other people. So I am going to go back to counseling. I am going to continue reading this book and really shifting focus, which is partly why I'm off social media for the time being. Facebook and Twitter for sure. Instagram is sporadic, and Snapchat is, here and there, because I don't think I have the same issues with those two platforms. I think I get into the, like, conforming of just scrolling by and like looking at all of this stuff of all these people's lives, and inherently we look at stuff and we get upset, like, but we don't admit that, and we don't even see it. Like, oh, this person had a baby, and the person who really wants a baby, or whatever the case, feels like that is upsetting to them. Or, oh, this person got married and I'm single, or this person got a new job and I'm jobless. Like, it's silly to compare, but we do it so much, and I do it more than I want to. So I really want to encourage you guys that we need to travel light. We need to drop the bags that we aren't meant to carry. The burden of weariness, the burden of content, just the burden of discontent, I should say. The burden of self-reliance. We cannot do this all on our own. We need God more than ever, and we need Him to just come in and give us peace and rest, and it's the only way we'll find that. We are not strong enough to do this on our own. This book has so much truth in it. Burden of loneliness, burden of fear. I struggle with fear. I struggle with anxiety. I struggle with being content. And I want my heart to be able to say, it is well with my soul no matter what's going on with me. And I'm really trying super hard, and lately it's been really, really difficult. I'm struggling in a lot of ways. I really hope this helps you guys to see that we were never meant to carry those things. And we will become those people who are dragging a ton of luggage behind them, and like you see in movies, or that you really have done. We will become those people, and we will just have no hope and no peace at all. Like, God can work on so many things. God can change the hearts of other people. God can restore if it's in His will. So I really hope that you guys find solace in that. And I definitely, again, recommend this book by Max Lucado, Traveling Light. It was $10 on Amazon, and it has been life-changing, and I just started reading it yesterday. So that shows that the power of the Holy Spirit is real in this book. I hope you guys are safe today. I hope you have a great St. Patrick's Day. I'll be heading out shortly. We're going to Sandusky tonight to see Spencer's parents. And I just, pray that you guys find that joy that's in there, and don't let anybody steal that from you. So have an amazing weekend. I do want to continue to do videos. I really just have had to switch my focus and really take care of myself, because there's been a lot of things going on that maybe down the road I will do a video about once I fully grasp it, and once I can actually I don't know, I think I need to do more digging and I guess wrap my head around it. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this with someone who might need it. Please leave any comments or message me. I still have Messenger on Facebook with any questions, and I look forward to hopefully hearing your feedback and continuing to encourage you guys. Take care. God bless.